Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. There's a famous saying that no matter how good war is, peace is always better. Yeah, because peace will always give room to development and a lot of things. Right now, we know the intensity of insecurity in the country, the intensity of disorderliness at one point or the other. Right now, the concentration is actually in the southwest, where we see the Fulani headsmen fighting the farmers, and also the people of the southwest are saying, "Hey, we can sit back and watch you guys do all of this to us," and that had brought about so much rancor between the Fulanis and, the Southwesterners. But Morik, talking about the Muslim right concern, the director had sent some recommendation to the president to see how all of these issues can be brought to rest. But I know a lot of people don't share this idea, considering the fact that some believe that it's been long stayed. I watched something, this lady's social media space, Aisha Yusufu, and she said something that all these issues have been there when she was just 19 years old. That's far back 1993. And now she's 47 years. Nothing seemed to have changed. The country keep moving in the same direction. And on the basis of that, a lot of people are recommending that, hey, we should split, go our individual way, see how we can fix ourselves once again. But Morik is saying, no, we have to see how we can start up what he called healing process. Let's look at it first. But before we continue, if you've not subscribed to our channel, just kindly click that red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news. The Muslim right concern Morik has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to begin the process of national healing by first of all rehabilitating the house of Yoruba activist Sunday Igboho and Seriki Fulani in Oyo State. The group also asked the government to compensate farmers both in the north and south, pacify cow owners, and assist them to buy lands for ranching. According to them, these may be expensive but yet cost less than war, adding that the ravages of war were better imagined than experienced. Morik gave the advice in a statement signed by its director, Professor Akintola, and made available on Thursday. Morik said the state of the nation demands that Nigeria must begin a national healing process. The situation requires the immediate intervention of President Muhammadu Buhari as a statesman, not as a politician. Federal government can kickstart the process of national healing by rolling out a comprehensive plan of compensation for all those who lost properties and breadwinners to clashes between the herders and farmers. For example, the house of Sunday Igboho and those of the Seriki Fulani of Iganga, as well as their victims of Shasha ethnic clash, may be rehabilitated in the interest of peace. Morik reiterated its call for farmers whose crops were destroyed by herders across the country and cattle owners who lost their cows with genuine evidence to be compensated. According to him, he said these steps cost a lot of money, but peace building is expected to be expensive, yet it costs less than war. The ravages of war are better imagined than experience. All right. Now, don't forget that some time ago, even this same Morik came up with very strong evidence of the things that their own members were suffering in the hands of Fulani, and they talked about some very frightening evidence of heinous activities of Fulani headsmen, making mention of different names of their members, that these people have been affected hugely by the activities of the Fulani. But right now, he's more concerned in building bridges. You understand? He's more concerned how Nigeria can be reconciled for it to be a one Nigeria, which means he believes in, this one Nigeria dream. But, we have different views out there talking about the Yorubas do not even give in to this issue of one Nigeria again. The same with the Southeast. IPOP precisely. They don't buy into it because for them, they believe that this is a contraption and there's no way it can be fixed. There is no way anything can work out. But, despite all of these recommendations that we are seeing coming from the Morik and all of that, I'm still of that opinion. This is personal, and I just want to add it that even if we are insisting on secession, it must not be like the civil war that was experienced some years ago. A lot of family were never the same again. There's still a way in this digital age in getting some of these things sorted out, going through the right channels, carrying people along, and you get it sorted out if you are interested in the issue of cessation of a particular group of people out of Nigeria. Because carrying war, for example, some of the things that have happened fairly recently in different areas in Nigeria, it's really heartbreaking. It is mind-boggling considering the fact that some very great young men who would have been leading the cause of this country, who would have been breadwinners, good husband, ended up dying just like that, of course, just like that. And that is why whenever the issue of peace comes up, I think there need to be a point where the government sit back with all those who are affected by some of these things we are seeing, even with IPOP, you understand, and talk over issues if they still believe, because just like someone said, he said marriage is not by force, you understand. There's always room for divorce, and in any kind of agreement, nobody wants to forcefully stay. You go into consider, kind of plebiscite, consider how to use an electoral process to make it a reality. And let's go in. And if you have more people and I don't have more, then we give in to whatever decision that you are making for your own people. Yeah, I'm talking about those who are insisting on secession. But outside that, let's see how we can reconcile ourselves back, because the power of this country called Nigeria lies in the diversity, in the crowd that we have. Nigeria is one country that if we are very economical and we understand how important this population that we have is, we would have been, a lot of people wouldn't have been able to stand us, because by now we would have been very far. It's a great market that such that if you roll out anything, just in Nigeria alone, you are very sure not less than 80 million people will see your product and will buy it, So for me, I still buy into the issue of peace. And if we do not need to stay together, but let's divide peacefully. That word, peacefully, is important, so that I'm sure that Babalola is, as we are separating Babalola, and this one I'm just mentioning, I'm not talking to anyone, but I'm so sure that Babalola is living with his children complete, with his wealth complete, with his opportunities complete. I'm so sure that little child that have just been bedded in the hospital, I'm so sure that he is sure to have a father, because for the fact that Nigeria has separated, his father is not going to die, but will still be around in the world to take care of that child. The ravages of war, just like Morik has said, is not good to be experienced. Just imagine it and leave it there, watch it in movies and let it die in the wall of memories, than for you to experience it. It's something that no one wishes to see it. So right now there are still some things around which can call for reconciliation. This government owes the people the responsibility to see how we can start a healing process and get things right. You understand? Get things right. If truly we want the people to be happy again, get things right. All these secret killings that we are hearing in the country, enough of it. You understand? For me, nobody, you may not like what I'm saying, but hey, I love peace more than any other thing in the world, because with peace, the whole world is achievable. I like to leave it there, Sha. Let's go to our comment section. Please, no hate words. Just tell me, I don't like what you're talking about, or I like what you're talking about. I don't like what the Morik is talking about. It's better, but don't insult.